In the latest Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War episode, things are heating up fast. A mysterious child is shown, receiving powers from many hands in a dark, ritualistic scene. This child is none other than Yhwach, the ruthless king of the Quincy. Meanwhile, Ichigo reaches the royal palace gate for intense training to protect Soul Society. He's warned that Squad Zero's training is crucial and that he alone can't defeat Yhwach. Not today, not tomorrow. The words shake Ichigo, making him question everything. Inside the palace, a meeting takes place with all the Quincy princes gathered. Yhwach delivers a commanding speech, revealing that he has hidden for thousands of years but no more. He declares Uryu Ishida as his successor, shocking everyone. The others whisper, confused and doubtful about Uryu's worthiness. A woman in the court, acting flirtatiously, lightens the tension for a moment, but conflict brews beneath. Uryu questions Yhwach's decision, and Yhwach cryptically tells him the answer lies in why he's still alive. His mother died, yet he survived. Yhwach offers him the Blut, a powerful ritual, making Uryu drink it to become truly chosen. Elsewhere, Ichigo begins a terrifying test involving a powerful Soul Reaper. Squad Zero's brutal training continues as deep discussions and rivalries surface among characters. Documents need retrieval, and a tense fight breaks out. Meanwhile, Soul Society prepares, and a warning is given. Ichigo might never return. But hope lingers. In a peaceful moment, soldiers enjoy a meal until alarms blare. Red shields rise, machines malfunction, and the darkness of war returns. The episode begins inside a hall called Silburn Hall, where the Quincy's are holding a meeting, planning their next move against the Soul Society. They declare that even without their main powers, they are strong enough to fight and won't underestimate their enemy. They will finish them off quickly. The captains are summoned, and we see one trying to lift a massive tank while others prepare for battle. Uryu is seen among them, watching as the Stern Ritters get ready. The war that started 1,000 years ago has returned, and every Quincy has a designated opponent. One declares that the Grandmaster will soon take over. During a meal, someone threatens another, saying he's weak and will be killed soon. We meet a character who claims he modified the Quincy technique to create a new energy using a shadow sample, refined in his lab. The Soul Society is overwhelmed as the enemies invade from every angle. A powerful fighter named Baz B appears, capable of overwhelming entire squads. A scene shows a little girl begging her big brother not to leave her, but he promises to return. Meanwhile, a battle erupts where attacks have no effect on the enemy. They reveal they're in an ice-made vacuum chamber with 10-15 thin layers, making it nearly indestructible. Another character absorbs the attack with ease, smiling. The fight intensifies. A girl named Marlowe is scared, while a man interrogates her. When she doesn't answer, he attacks, but someone blocks it. Guns are introduced into the fight, and someone's gauntlet shatters. The episode ends with captains struggling, desperate, and trying to pass tests to unlock more power. In episode 3, The Fundamental Violence, we see the chaos spread across Soul Society as everything is already on red alert. Even those without Bankai are fighting back against the Quincy's with sheer will, which we had seen in episode 15 too. Amidst this, Hitsugaya gets heavily injured when Bazby's fire attack hits him. As other members witness this, they're unable to do anything. A mysterious man appears beside Bazby and says only, "Kill those with Bankai, leave the rest." He claims innocence, but Bazby mocks him, saying, "Even you'll die, I am Kangdu." We learn that Kangdu had fought Hitsugaya before and still holds his Bankai. Then, Mayuri enters, revealing stolen Bankai can be reclaimed, and arrogantly says to prepare a cake for his success. They plan to retrieve all stolen Bankai using synthetic reishi cells that, upon contact, return the Bankai to its owner. Hitsugaya gets his Bankai back, and in a surprise attack, slashes Kangdu. In another scene, the robot girl tries recovering her Bankai, but it's tough as an enemy is guarding it. Still, with support, she manages to regain her power, unleashing an explosion. Then we see Soifon fighting and using her regained Bankai powerfully. Shinji cleverly uses a technique that reflects attacks back to the attacker. Everyone starts recovering their Bankai, and a mysterious new character appears, unaware their enemies got stronger. Later, a girl explodes in anger when she feels she's being watched. A man confronts her with an illusion attack. Meanwhile, Quincy and Rose are trapped, and all chaos unfolds. In episode 4 titled Heart of the Wolf, we see that everyone has now activated their Bankai. The scene starts with a group of girls mocking and joking around, then cuts to Bambietta Basterbine, a Quincy we've seen many times before, using her explosive Bankai. She attacks Kensei Muguruma, hitting him directly in the heart. A masked warrior appears and fights, tasked with protecting her. She takes Quincy away silently. The real highlight comes when Sajin Komamura appears. He has undergone a transformation, using a secret technique that allows him to take human form. We get a flashback where he meets his elder and learns a forbidden technique that sacrifices his heart to gain immense power. In his new form, Komamura becomes almost immortal, and his body heals from any damage. Bambietta tries to blast him multiple times, but nothing works as he regenerates instantly. Their battle escalates, with Bambietta terrified by his power and, eventually, trying to flee. Komamura, in his wolf-like form, relentlessly attacks. We see his full appearance, strong, fearless, and without a heart. After his final attack, his human form fades, and he returns to a small wolf, carried away by someone. Meanwhile, another powerful Quincy opens a dark portal, preparing to fight. Ichigo is seen moving forward, recalling past memories. In another scene, 69 and a few others get beaten by a kid acting as a referee. The kid mocks them and declares himself the winner. Finally, Ichigo enters a mysterious room and finds a lady waiting for him with a smile. In episode 5 titled Rage of the Ringside, we see the squad members gathering as a first aid station is set up. They try to connect to all squad captains, but only 30% respond, suggesting many may not have survived. Orders are given to regroup. All forces, including Squad 13 and others. Meanwhile, a small boy powers up Masked Masculine, calling him Superstar. 2 captains arrive to face him, and one of them, after being attacked, comments on Mask's strength. The battle intensifies as Mask uses his power, but is struck down by a powerful punch, seemingly defeated. However, his spirit James calls him back, reviving him. Mask rises stronger, smiling as he beats the captain badly. The captain retaliates using his hammer-like ability called Thyroid Das, but is ultimately overwhelmed. James is sliced down, but Mask absorbs the energy and powers up again, causing a glowing mark to form on the captain. Rangiku and Renji arrive. Renji tells Rukia to evacuate the injured. As Mask gets more powerful, Renji confronts him. Mask destroys his own spirits in the process, claiming he will revive them later. Renji then activates a new level of power, beyond Bankai, known only to the Soul King. Mask attacks, but Renji grabs him and pierces his stomach with his sword in a snake-like motion. Mask is finally defeated, but his soul returns to Yhwach through a black shadow. A mysterious man appears and hints at Ishida's involvement, saying he's connected and even his grandfather likely knew the truth.